Hello. How are you? This is Elsa coming from bmascraftycorner, and today we're going to make these. Yep, we're going to make these little snap envelopes. With laminated paper. Alright, so they're pretty easy to do. Not very hard at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out some supplies. I'll give you a supply list, and then we'll work our way through this, okay? I'll be right back. Alright, so what are we going to need to do this one? You are going to need some scissors, scoring tools, and a scoreboard. Some kind of a fastener. For this one, I'm going to be using Velcro dot. You're going to want both glue and tape, both of them. Not art glitter glue. You're going to want something a little bit stronger, okay? So like your Fabri-Tac, your 3-in-1, your silicone glues, all right? You're also going to want a laminating pouch. If you do not have a laminating pouch, that's okay, because you may not have a laminator. And if you don't have a laminator, that's fine. What you can use is cold laminate or clear contact paper. Those work just as well. You're also going to want 2 sheets of 8.5 by 11 cardstock and 2 sheets of just standard weight copy paper, print paper, okay? So let's get started. First things first, we're going to put a piece of our scrapbook paper face down. We're going to put 2 pieces of copy paper and then another piece face up. Okay. Now, all of this is going to go into the laminating pouch. So I'm going to open this up. I'm going to put my little sandwich in there. And then I'm going to close this. And I want to make sure that I've got all nice and smoothed out, okay? So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to laminate this. So I'll be right back. I'm going to get the laminator. We're going to laminate this, and then we're going to do some trimming. I'll be right back. Now, we want to take the sealed end, and we want to put this into our laminator, and we want to make sure that it goes in nice and straight and even. So we don't get any wrinkles. Now, I'm just letting it go through at its own pace. I don't want to push it. I just want to let it go through. All right. So I'm going to turn my laminator off and set it over here, out of the way. And so now I have my laminated paper, and all I'm going to do is take my scissors, and you can do this with your trimmer. I'm just going to cut around my paper right on the edge. We're going to cut all this off. On all 4 sides. And last one. Okay. So now that I have those all cut off, take out my 2 sheets of copier paper, and I have 2 sheets of scrapbook paper that are laminated and ready to go. Now, if I want, at this point, I could put them back through the laminator just to make sure that, you know, they're well laminated, but you can tell when you look at them if they're laminated or not. You can see little bubbles in them. If you see the bubbles, then run them through again. If not, you're good. Okay, so I'm going to move that out of the way again. I'm going to clear some space here, and I'll be right back, and I'm going to show you how, give you the measurements and everything, show you how to do the envelope. Be right back. Okay, with the right side of the copy paper, the scrapbook paper facing up, you're going to put this up against the top and up against your side edge. Now, if you need to trim a little bit more of this off because it's not sitting in there flush, then by all means do that. We're going to score this at 1/2 inch. And you're scoring through laminate, so, you know, if you want to go twice, go twice. Don't push ridiculously hard, but, you know, make sure you got it in there. Okay, 1/2 inch, turn it around, 1/2 inch on the other side. Then on the long side, we're going to score at 3 3/4 and 8. Okay, so 3 3/4 and 8. That's it. All right. Now we have 9 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Let's fold and burnish. So we're going to fold the top one down. Make sure that we got our edges lined up. And we're going to burnish that one. Then we're going to fold the second one. Make sure we've got our edges all lined up. We'll burnish that one. And then we're going to fold this 1/2 inch on the sides in. We'll get that burnished. Now we're going to do some cutting away. So let me get my pen so I can show you what we're going to cut away. So on the short flap, we're going to cut this away. We're going to cut the middle piece away. We're going to cut this away. We're going to cut this away. And we're going to wedge here, 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 and here. Okay? So we're going to wedge these 2 bottom corners. Then we're going to wedge into that where the 4 score lines are going to meet. And we're going to get rid of these 2. And we're just going to cut as close to the score line as we possibly can. All the way down. Now, if you want to do this on your cutting board, by all means, do it on your cutting board. Okay? If you don't trust yourself to do that, then don't. Okay? All right. Get rid of all of our pieces. Now, at the top up here, you're going to want to get out a ruler. And this is 7.5 inches across. 1/2 inch on either side, 7.5 inches. So you're going to want to put a little mark here at 3 3/4. And then on the side, just on the flap from the score line up at 3/4 of an inch on both sides. All right, now we're going to get our cutter out, and we are going to line this up with the mark on the side and the mark at the top. And we're going to trim. And we'll do it on both sides. So the mark at the side, mark at the top, Take those two pieces off. And then this is not a 90-degree angle, so it's not going to fit in your quarter rounder, but if you want to round that corner a little bit, just take your scissors and just kind of go around it, all right? That is it for the cutting. Next part is assembly. So I'm going to burnish these again, these little flaps. Now, you are gluing up laminate. So regular, just glue isn't going to work. So what I do is I use some red line tape, and I just put a strip down the middle on both sides. Okay, I'm going to hit that with my bone folder to make sure that it's well stuck. And then I'm going to use some glue. So I'm going to pull this backing off. Of both sides. And then I'm going to put glue over and around the tape. And I am using 3-in-1 here. So I'm going to use the tape to grab immediately, and then the glue, and that'll give the glue a chance to set up. All right. So then I'm going to just push these down, and I'm going to bring the flap over. Get a little thing there, just like that. And then I'm going to let this just sit for a while. Okay, I want it to really set up, so I can put some clamps on it. I'm going to let it set for a few minutes, and then I will be back to show you what we're going to do next. Okay? Okay, so now we want to attach our dot. And this is a self-adhesive dot, but again, I just want to be double sure, so I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to the back. I am going to place this where I want it to be. Remove the backing, add a little bit of glue to that, just a little, and then I'm going to close this, and I'm going to hold this for just a few minutes, so I'll be right back. Okay? All right. So here they are. This is the original one that I showed you with the snap closure. This has the little snap closure in it. It doesn't want to unsnap. There we go. This is the one with the snap closure. And then we have this one, which is the one that we made together. And this one has a little Velcro closure. So you just pop the little Velcro dot down and close that one up. And then there's this one, which I added a little trim to. I just added a piece of hem tape here that I just put in uneven lengths, and then you can just close this down, wrap one around, and just tie a little bow. And that's it. Those are the 3 little envelopes. Now, if you want to sew this into a journal, just make sure that you do that before you close it. That's all. All right. If you have any questions, just go ahead and put them in the comment section below, and I will be more than happy to answer them. If you're new here and you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me, like me, ring my bell, share me with all your friends, then your friends can be my friends, and my friends can be your friends, and our friends can get to be friends, and before you know it, we have a giant crafting community. Until the next time, remember, I go live on Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 11, 12, 1 across the country, and I post videos on Mondays and Wednesdays. You can also join me in 2022 for all of my Saturday free classes. Okay, we're starting off with a little golden book, working our way into upcycling a bold book cover, and then eventually we will be making a full book. So that's all I have for you. Until the next time, stay safe. Bye-bye.